Alright guys, just out back of my place here, getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. But I just wanted to do a recap of my hunt from the other day at that new permission close to where I work. Man, these mosquitoes are bad. I'm just trying out my new camera here before I do a lot of work with it. I just want to make sure it's what I'm looking for. Get a lot of questions from family and friends. Kind of want to see some videos, so I'm going to try to shoot some videos of places I go and detecting and stuff like that. So bear with me on my first few videos because I'm new to this. Oh man. Anyways, here's what I got the first time I went out. I only had an hour and a half after work before I had to be home to get my son off the bus. So there's just some common things you find at old house sites. An old bell. It's actually the first bell like this that I found. It's intact. It's a worked field too, so I'm surprised it hasn't been hit by a disc or something, but no design on it. Still neat. This brass bell. A couple buckles here, harmonica reeds all broken up. Common find. Brass gear. Not super interesting, but I'll keep it and throw it in the brass pile. Brass is worth money at the scrapyard, so I keep all the brass and copper and stuff that I find and I cash it in. You can get, if you saved all the brass and copper you come across in a year, you probably get $200 or $300 easy. Take it to the scrapyard. Brass is actually worth more than copper. A couple porcelain buttons. A few other snaps. They're probably off horse tack, like leather straps that go around horses. Another interesting heart button with a design on it. These mosquitoes are relentless. A couple pennies, nothing too crazy. That's a 65 memorial, part of an old buckle. It's not gonna zoom. Oh man, these mosquitoes are crazy. Anyways, that's a couple shells. 22 old shotgun shell. This is a tractor Case International harvester, old. It's got an inscription on the back. It's just tells you about the company and stuff like that. Probably come off of an implement or something. And then today after work, haven't cleaned these finds yet. All the stuff that I found here on this table came from probably a 40 by 40 area where there's a lot of iron nails and stuff. I haven't cleaned any of it up yet. I want to do a video of what I found in the first trip out. There's some of the trash that I pick up that's on top of the ground. Holy man, these mosquitoes are huge. Some of the nails and stuff you see will be in some of the holes where I've dug other good targets out of. Your typical big square nails, old square nails that commonly found. Pick them up. Not only is it good for the farmer, you won't get them in his tires. This is tractor tires and implement tires. But it also helps get deeper targets that might be masked by these suckers. Plus, I think they're kind of cool. You find a nice straight one like that, clean it off. It's good for a shadow box. You know, square nail, but it's history. So I always pick them up as I find them. More square nails. But today's finds for after work, I got another piece of a bell. I will clean these up and show you them again. There's another section of a bell, just like that brass bell I found the other day. Slightly different. A few washers. I had this in the video before. After I turned the camera off, I realized it's the end of a curtain rod. Curtain rod would thread into the end, and then just be ornate. End of a curtain rod. Brass cap. Might be a cap for bearings, maybe. Keep bearings, like keep dirt out of the bearings. But it's brass, so I'll throw it in the brass hoard for the scrapyard. And another spoon, bent up. And that's a spoon. A brass, I don't know, it might be back of a pocket watch. And a magnet, first magnet I've ever found. Did get a Heartstopper, this commemorative token, or from the King and Queen visit, 1937. Rang up pretty high. This one too, it's just aluminum, like a slug or something you'd knock out of an electrical box or something, but shiny when it comes out in a dirt pile. An old buckle, I'll clean it up. Piece of a car, another buckle. Interesting piece of glass I found. Nah, I just pick it up, throw it in my bag. Did find a whole harmonica reed. Not sure. An old pocket knife. Another common find. This is my first, it's the most complete one I've ever found. Found lots of pieces. This one's the only complete one. That's pretty much it. I will, bunch of trash I pulled out of the field. Caps, pull tabs. All goes with the territory. Part of an old dinky car. Another brass piece. I'll keep it. Put it in the scrapyard. Get a few bucks for it. Another piece of thin brass. And that. Got the AT Pro and the E-Track out. I got a test garden here that I put in about a week, 2 weeks ago. Each one of those golf tees. Is a target that I buried at different depths. Gonna scan it with both detectors. I numbered each one too. Number 11, number 12, so on and so on.